and welcome back to day 4. So we have completed steps up to the end of step 8. I am hoping that the following steps are going to be reasonably simple for me, being I'm obviously challenged when it comes to this model, but you can see generally the engine area looks cool. I like the fact that it's got the little doors to put your coal in. I think we're going to be working on the conductor area today, or at least some of it, and it's got your little lights at the back here and also a winch to put the carriage on that we will be building, although I don't know that we will get to that today. We will see. So I just realised that these here are actually the seats for the conductor. Huh. Well, okay, teach me slow. Yes, I think those are both the seats for the conductors. Alright, so we are starting with some step number 9, which doesn't look too complicated, she says, famous last words. And what we're going to do is the pieces we made last time here, we are going to put these little blocks in. I don't think it matters which way it goes. Maybe it does. Yes, it does. So just pop those in and they should snuggle on in there. There we go. It goes with a little bit of a click. Alright, and now let's try this one as well on this side. I realised when I show you the little holes of things to go in, you can't see anything with my hands, so right. Those two are in, so there's that one and that one, so very nice too. And then we have some longer versions and shorter versions of these, like so, and they are all like that. So the longer versions go on the inside, and let me see if I can show you. So this is all to do with the front still. So they go in. Let me just get this right. Right, yes, they push into here. So the longer one goes in here and the shorter one in here on both sides. So you want the wrong side going to the inside. So let's just make sure, and it goes in this way. So the longer one in first. I wonder if this will help the wheels stay on, which I've already lost two of. And does it literally click in there, or it seems to go over too? I think it may. Hold your horses. Okay, so I think it's this piece that goes in, like so. That looks about right. And then with the smaller one, it will be this piece that goes in. Just confirm that. Yes. Notice I have to confirm everything about 4 times now with doing this model. So, and the same with this one, exactly the same on the other side. Like I said, stop pointing things with sticks and all you're seeing is not my hand in your face, because nobody wants that. And then this one here. Now I'm going to switch these ones around because is it going to make a difference? It is not. You're going to see the number. They both have a number showing. Yeah, you're going to see the number anyway. I can't odds it. They wrote it on the same side. So let me just push that one to get that in. I wonder if that would hold those wheels in place, but I don't think so. I hope not, because I haven't got them on right now. Nah, makes no difference to the wheels. So I am going to make sure the front ones are staying on because of this. It's just the back ones which are off. Maybe we will be fixing that today. Right, other things to do in step 9 is this little plate here, which has the foot plates. Again, it wants you to put it upside down. I don't want to do that. I want the pattern to show. Right or wrong, that's what I want to do with the model. And this is going to go let's see if I can get where it's going. It's going to go underneath here. Oh, I see. So the two things that we just put in here, there we go, and here will be going in here and here. So let me get that organized, and it is this way round. So I am going to put it, as I said to you, I was going to pattern side up and just get these two spread out a little because they're all on top of each other. As I lose the whole thing. Okay, that wants to come off, and that's all right. So let's put that one back in there. You know what I'm going to do with this one? I'm going to put that all the way in, and that gets us a start. And then put this one in here. I wonder if these pull out a little bit more than what I've got. I think they might do, because I'm kind of not getting them to line up very well otherwise. Let me just check. That's definitely where it's going to go. Alright, bear with me. Okay, so this also has some notches at the bottom here. These ones here on the main train, which also need to line up. So we got quite a bit to line up in one go. So let's see how we do on this. I am almost tempted that we put these bottom ones in first and then worry about connecting it to the train afterwards, because these all want to be right on top of each other, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm even tempted to take this piece out and put it back in. Right. Let's get this side lined up. Come on. There goes the wheel again. Right, that one's in. So I'm definitely going to do this the other way around. Actually, I might be able to push this one in. There we go. That one, that side's in. Come on, wheel. Back on you go. So much for me saying it's much more secure it being there. Those aren't my dogs barking. If you can hear dogs barking, it's over the road. Probably very important. Probably had a delivery. Okay, and then the same with this side, and then we'll worry about putting that piece in afterwards. So just line this up, and this goes a little bit more to the middle there, and that one's pretty well lined up. A little bit more, like so. And I can even get that end one on. Look at that. What do you know? What do you know? So all we got to do is worry about trying to get this one on, which I'm hoping will be pretty straightforward. Alright, so alright, tweezers got, so 3 missing because I was using those on another model. So let's see, let's use the bendy ones. So I'm going to put this broken one in first, and then we will worry about fixing it afterwards. And all we're going to do is put that in over here and put it in that hole first, and put it across here. A lot easier now it's broken, or a lot easier with tweezers, probably more that. It's me being stubborn. And then push this one through here so that it goes there. Maybe half this would be easier. I mean, it's not like I haven't got the tools. I really do. Push that down a little bit more. Sorry, Pup's playing again. There we go. And that one's in. So now I'm going to glue this end Not sure what that's going to fix into. Oh, I see where it's going to fix. So it's going to be fun. So it goes this way round onto the train, and these nodules here are where they're going to fit. So I'm actually going to glue this one in here first, where it's going to go, and then glue the other piece. So that's what I'm going to do first. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, that's in the front there, and now I'm going to just marry this up with this one with a bit of wood glue and pop that in there. Right. Makes me wonder if that's even where it's going. Yeah, evidently it is. Just doesn't seem right. Fits more there, doesn't it? I don't think this goes here. Alright, so we will worry about doing the wood glue in a second then. So it actually goes in. Wow. Okay. So there's a small hole here. It goes in there. And in here. This hole here. And it's this piece that goes in that hole. So this goes in between the two pieces, like so, onto the clip here, like so, then into here, like so, and you know what? I'm just not going to put that part on because I don't think it really matters. Okay, I am going to put it in my spare parts in case I decide that I will have to use it, but this basically is the way that it will go on. Just going to get rid of that. Okay, and that is stage 9 done. Let me get stage 10 ready, which is starting to work on the carriage at the back. I still don't think these wheels are going to stay in spot. So I'm going to see if they're meant to turn, and if not, I'm probably going to glue them, because I mean, I can already see these ones want to come out. I really do want to come out. Okay, let me move these to one side, and we will get the next lot ready and clear up my glue because it's had an explosion. It's like a volcano here. Okay, let's get that sorted. All right, let me pause 1 second. All right, welcome back. So we're going to be using these pieces for this. Put my little pot to one side, and we are going to be taking D17, which is this one, and it's going to be this way up for me, or that way up for you. And let me do it from this way because otherwise I'm going to get myself confused. Followed by D3. Let's have a look. Where's D3? Followed by D3, which is going to go that way, that the tab's at the bottom, and it's slightly longer, so it meets up there. And followed by D2, which is this one, which is going to go here. So that's going to be the 3 of them. You don't glue them together, you just put them in the front here. So I'm guessing this one will go through, so it's going to be the other way around for start, surely. So D17 is going to look like this on here. Push that all the way through. Followed by D3, which you want facing you, facing outwards, the picture. So it's going to go in there. If I can get it in there. Oh, wiggle and a wiggle. I heard something go. I don't like it. Right. Not so wiggly wiggly. Let's be less wiggly. Not that it went in with the wiggle that we put in. Right, D3 here. There we go. More gentle wiggle. And then D2 here. So it's definitely pushed to fit. And it goes like that, and then we are going to do the same to the other side. So I'm going to put the smaller ones on first. So D1 is the one here to match the other one. I kind of put this around the opposite way, and it's got little latches on here, so you know that this is on the outside. It looks, you know, meant to look like hinges. So this will go here, and then followed by this one, which will have the slope going towards the other piece I just put in. Seems to be these ones that I struggle with more to put in. There we go. And followed by D17, which will go straight down. It's the easiest out of all of them to go in. There we go. And that is the first part of 10 done. Now the second part is putting on the D42s, which are these ones, and this is going on the inside to hold this all together. So it will clip on here on this one. You see that? Then go through these two holes like that. Making sure you can see okay. So I'm going to try and get them through the holes first without breaking them. And it's on the inside. I'm just making sure it's on the inside. Yes. And it would help if I had this up more. Maybe I should put it in here first. Although you would think, well, that can go down more for starters. Come on, down you go. Okay, didn't have it all the way down, so that's not going to help, but this might be a better view for you anyway, maybe. And so the first one's on, and then I've just got to line these two up. That one's on, and that one's on. So this one wasn't down enough, and I'm going to have the same this side, but it just needs pushing all the way in. There we go. And then to do exactly the same on this side, so I'm just going to put it on the top part first, because that was, I found that to be okay for me. I'm sure anyone else could manage this perfectly well. Alrighty, I will get this in. Maybe it should face me or something, because I can see me breaking this otherwise. There we go, that one's in. And that one's in. Alright, those are on. All our wheels all over the place, and I don't think that would have held it in anymore. And then lastly, for 10, and then I think we're on step 11, so a lot easier than the last ones we've done, is, so far anyway, is these pieces here. So you can see that there's one which goes in here, and then there, and there. So the smaller one, this one, goes here, and the larger one goes there. I'm actually going to put the larger one in first, and it's not going to matter which way round it goes in reality, because it's going to have another one of these like accordion pieces on it. So just push that in, which it didn't go. Just got to be careful not to break it. Don't want all the hassle like I had on those other pieces. I can see that bowing so easily. There we go, pushed in. Just hold this one and push the other thing. There we go. So if you push the outside instead of the bar, it makes it a lot easier. Should have thought of that the first time, huh? Although I don't think there was so much to to hold. So let's get this in between first before we even try and put it properly in place. Or do we? No, that one's in. And again, I'm just going to push that one in. Alright, those are both on. So that is that so far. Next we will be moving to step 11. So moving along a lot better this time compared to yesterday and the day before. And step 11 is a whole new set of parts. It's all to do with the back here, the cabin where they do the coal, and we have quite a few pieces to put in here. So let's get going with that. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with, have this on the piece that's showing, I think. Have this one put into the back here, like so. Let's move my mat back here a bit more, make sure that they are in, which they are. And then we are going to, let's see, put this into, okay, we got that far. I am trying to work out, okay, so this into here, like so, with these pieces. So it's maybe a moving slide, I don't know. And like this in on this side too. And those should be able to come through. There we go. So I don't know if this is, I guess it is meant to slide up and down. Maybe, I don't know what that's for. It's got the number plate. It's not really, it's just a part number. Are we sure that's even meant to be showing? Right, anyway, and from there we're going to put these round circles on the end here. And that will then go into place on the train. So quite straightforward, I say, which probably means not so much. And this just goes at the end, like here, and it's going to go in through the gaps, I guess, like this. What do we think? Is that right? Oh, it goes quite a way through, so yes, it is the way. But we don't want it to catch, we want it to go all the way down. I think it's going to have the steps coming into the carriage on it. So let's see if we can manoeuvre this a little bit more to go all the way down. Because what we want is these ridges in that back piece, that one and the one which it's caught on right now, all the way down here to put the steps on. So let's see what we can do. Which is kind of easier said than done with this piece in the way. Right, let me see if there's an easier way for me to do this. Alright, there is just enough room, shock horror, to push it down. It is a very tight fit, but there was enough room. Once I got it going, it wasn't too bad. Alright, next we are going to take this piece last, definitely. We are going to be doing the roof section on here, and the 3 smaller pieces are going on here. So, and then the rest will go over, and then we're going to be putting something on there. So hopefully this should be, famous last words, quite straightforward, she says. That's 1, 2 almost. Make sure it's all lined up, that's for sure. 2, got something give then. I think it was this one. There we go. Right, and then this one should line up. So got the front going in okay. Okay, that's okay. And now we will get the back of it. Hopefully, looks pretty lined up actually. There we go. And then the last one. Okay, not too bad, and in one piece. I thought something had gone for a second, but it had not. Although this side definitely looks like there's more of a gap. See, there's a small gap under here. There's definitely more of a gap here. Which, I mean, everything's in, so there shouldn't be. It looks right. Maybe this piece can go down just a tad more. But there's still more. Dang it, these wheels. But there's still more of a gap, so maybe push this in a bit better. Interesting. Okay, anyway, that's what that's meant to do. Then we are going to use a 2D40s on, let's see where they're going. Oh, I see. So let's do number 2 is first, where we are putting D40s into the holes here. And it's got a right way and a wrong way. I'm assuming that this goes into the back here. Assumption is key here. And they look identical both ends. So let's get that in there. And there's another D40 which will go the other side. Why don't I just take that out again, if I can. And put it in the other side. And then we can have the numbering on the inside rather than the outside. Well, actually it didn't matter which way really, because it's right. Anyway, that's not the point, so I've done it now. Anyway, it was a lot easier to put in that other side, but that's probably because I'd already used it once. Right, and that one goes in, and this is going to be the last piece that we do today. I did pull another one, but I think we will go over time. So then we will put this one into, let's see, the little crevices here, of which one did break off by the looks of it. This one broke off here, so yet more wood glue. It does say go careful with the little parts, you know. Obviously I'm just, I think what it is because I don't have a lot of strength in my hand, I just pushed that a little bit too hard. So this side has both of them though, so we're alright. And Rokr really has come a long way. I should look on the box to see when this one was actually first designed, because I'm sure it's a while ago. Because their instruction books are so different now compared to what they were. Right, let me just hold this one in. Let me just break that one totally. As I say, you know, I don't have much strength, so when I do go, I really go. Right, let's sort this out. Fortunately, it's not a moving piece, so we are okay. Just when I was thinking that maybe we could almost get done with no errors. This one also came out. There we go, you go back in without any glue. You go in there with no glue. Well, you've got glue, because we've got it there. Wait, 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 go back. And then you pretend to go this side. Let's get those tweezers. Where did I put my foot that way? Of course I did. Okay, and this one can go. Wait, come here. Let's have a look at where the break is. Okay, it was that way as it happened. And just straighten that. You'd never know, would you? Right? You'd never know. As I say, one thing you will get is tips on how to mend it, and then all we have to do is put it in here. Which way round we think? Oh my goodness, it doesn't really say. No. Oh. What way do you think? It doesn't show me any idea. Just it actually shows that piece blank, which doesn't help whatsoever. So do you think it should have the big bit here or there? The chimney is going to go on front. No, it's nothing to do with the chimney. So I have no idea. Maybe it just doesn't matter. We'll put it this way and put that through there carefully, hopefully. Good times. Right, easing it down. So this moved a little. No. Oh no, it's moved even more. You know what I'm going to do? Do I want to? Wait, come out. Let's get you in place. And then we'll put a little bit more wood glue on because it's kind of all soaked in anyway. And now we can put it top and bottom. Now we know where it's going. And we put our little piece back in again. It's very stubborn. Doesn't want to play nice at all. Wait. Patience, patience. It's meant to be the other way around. Reality. Alright. That's fine. That's what we're going with. It's okay. Right, that's on. Next we are going to put these steps on. And again, it gets you to do it upside down, but I'm going to do it the way that I think it should, which is just, is it just slipped on there? Nope, 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 it isn't. So number one is to put this on. Like this, right at the back here maybe. Wow, it's really hard to see. Just seeing how it's trying to make me do this. And it can't be going on there, that wouldn't make any sense. Would it be going in here? That doesn't make it, oh, here. gosh. Yeah, that was it. Here, and then these go in between like this. Just make sure there's nothing else going in. Yes, that's correct. It goes in between the two of them. Oh. Yeah, sure. No, I know where I stick to doing houses and things like that. Although I really do. Like, I've done a lot of the Rokr stuff. I've done the merry-go-round, the horse carousel. Yeah, I've done quite a few of them. Did the pinball machine. That was kind of fun. Never ever have I had that much trouble with Rokr. Normally they're incredibly lined up and their instructions are really detailed. Only problem I ever had was on the spinning cups, and that's because I missed a step. So it was definitely all on me. And let's do this. Oh, not do that. Let's not do that. It's because this needs to go down, I think, just a tad more. And in fact, the other side has come up all together. So, oh, that's probably why. Remember me saying it looked weird on the top? That would be exactly why. Right, and then this probably going a lot easier. Oh no. Got to stop press. You kind of want to press hard, but you don't want to press hard. It's like really one of the ironies of this. That is in. That is in. Will it stay in? It's a whole nother story. Something fell out. Okay, alright. We will put the other piece in here, and then we will sort out what has just happened. And I can see what it is. Okay, and we are, so this piece has broken off, so quite straightforward. I'm going to put, quite straightforward she says, and it's like, okay, maybe not quite so straightforward. Should have put the pin in. Oh, there it comes. Okay, because we know this is never going to hold, not when we're going to have to apply some sort of pressure. So these will stick in this side. I'm just going to glue them. I mean, they're steps. You don't want, you know, if you go and stand on them, you don't want to have a wobbly step by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to get them on this side, I guess, as that's already fallen out. It's really awkward. There we go. And then put the other step in. Are they really different? Oh, they are. Ooh, I wonder if I noticed that on the other side. So this one here has a tab at the bottom, so that can go in. I don't know if I noticed that on the other side. I don't recall it. Which means I probably missed it. definitely will be the last step today. But this is the last part of it, at least, or almost. Okay, almost all the way down. Yep, and then we're going to get this one in here. Come back here. It's on the run. Now I'll turn this upside down and stick this piece of wood back in where it should be, which is in here, along with making sure you are lined up, which it came straight off. And the other end I can see is the one way round. I did not put that one in that little hole, but I should have. Right, that side, however, is fixed. I didn't put any glue, I don't think, on the other side, so we will get that sorted. Got that foot in though. Okay, I'm going to pull these two out, which obviously didn't take too much effort. And now I know that there's a tab there. Just get inside that tab, give it a wiggle, and I'll put any pressure on that other side. Okay, and that goes all the way in. And then this one, gentle, gentle, and it fits in fine. Alright, you'd never know, right? Okay, and last thing, hopefully I don't need this glue anymore. Last thing, two more things, is these, and they are going to go on the windowsills like this. So it's just, I don't like touching this. It feels like everything's going to fall out. Just make sure I'm putting them in the right way. Yeah. So the hole there goes on the inside. And it just goes over there. And there goes the wheels again. You know, if those wheels don't move, then I'm very inclined to glue them. Okay, it does stick out a bit, but I think it's meant to. Because it's actually got like a lip here, so this part I think is what's meant to go in, and then it's meant to have a little bit of a space here, as I have on this side. You see a little space just down here. My phone seems like it's always really busy when I do these recordings. I swear people wait until I'm recording and then get hold of me. It's like they know. And then this one went in a lot easier because I kind of knew what I was doing. And that, my friends, is the train as we have it without the side wheels. Maybe I should put those on just so it looks good. Looks, you know, like I've kind of completed something, but I haven't really. I actually don't think these wheels are going to have any work done to them either. So I think they will end up being glued. But we will see. So next time I believe we will be starting the carriage. But for today we did the back, and even with all the errors and things like that, which wasn't too many, was it? You know, compared to what you've seen, I think it should be quite easy to do. Like I say, all the other Rokr models and things like that, I haven't had as much trouble as I've had with this little baby. But I reckon it must be one of the early ones. I really need to check the packaging and see if it is. Alrighty, anyway, please feel free to comment or send me an email, and opallyhour@outlook.com, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Or like I say, please click like and subscribe. Then you'll get updated of any new content. You might even see step 5 on this at some point in the future. Yeah, you will. You'll definitely see it. I'll get to it tomorrow. I definitely need a break after this. And then, like I say, most important thing is, by the way, just take care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Take it easy. Bye bye now.